I think it's time to start this podcast so they can know the right tips and strategies that bring success. It calls heaven on earth and our business. But this is all true because he changed the game and brought the kingdom to every soul representing his name. Now position yourself in him to be blessed and bring heaven on earth in your business. It's about the time and now it's going down and we ain't letting nothing stop us, ain't no slowing down. It's kingdom marketing secrets, and every single week you gotta do this. It's about the time, and that's going down, and we ain't letting nothing stop us, ain't no slowing down. It's kingdom marketing secrets, and every single week you gotta do this.
Welcome to Kingdom Marketing Secrets, where you'll hear the best tips, tactics, and takeaways, and any other cool words starting with T, so you can advance your business online the Kingdom way. Welcome your host, Christopher Harold.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's up? How's everybody doing? What's going on? Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, let me hear the sound of your voice. Unmute yourself. Tell me hello. Tell me good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you might be in any part of the world. Unmute yourself. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Can I hear y'all? Unmute yourselves and let me hear. Can y'all hear me? Am I still muted? Were y'all rocking with me? Yeah? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me.
Yep.
Yep. You was rocking with me too? What's going on, everybody? All right. Good to see everybody. All right. What's going on? We got Mark, Alexis. I see some phone numbers over here. I see Virginia. Who else we got on here? Do me a favor, guys. If y'all can hear me, you can see me loud and clear. Give me type in the chat, city and state where you're chiming in from, really quick, while we making sure we got all the technical stuff out the way, because technology has a way of doing stuff. So if you can hear me, you can see me. Do me a favor, type in the chat right now. Type in the chat. City and state or country, wherever you might be chiming in from. If I give you a shout out. All right. Alexis in D-Town. Hey, you my neighbor. Dallas, Texas in the house. Mark is from Chicago. Chi-Town. All right. Where else? If you guys can hear me and see me. And also, too, really quick, we should be streaming live on all the platforms. Right, Eunice? Are we live on all the platforms? If so, if you guys are watching this right now, maybe you're on LinkedIn, maybe you're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, we're going all over, right? And you want to join us because I'm going to put together an awesome Kingdom Marketing Secrets training. And if you have questions, if you want to be able to ask questions and get those questions answered, the only way that can happen is by hopping on Zoom. So what we're going to do is put the Zoom link in the chat or the comments, wherever you're watching this from right now. We're gonna put that on there for you. Were you guys feeling the intro? A lot of you guys didn't know your boy. I used to be in the music business, guys, and I got all kinds of videos, music videos I do for my business now. So I had to bust that one. I haven't showed that one in a minute. But yeah, you saw your boy was flowing, Kingdom Marketing Secrets. Yeah. But hey, again, so if you have questions and you want to ask some questions, the only way is by joining us on Zoom. So we have quite a few entrepreneurs here with me on Zoom right now. So you can pop on Zoom right now and join us. We're putting that link in the chat, I believe. We're putting that link in the chat, right, Eunice? I'm going to trust you that we are. And just let me know. Okay, awesome. We're putting the links. So you should see the links in your chat if you're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or where else we streaming? Facebook links, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. You should see the link in the chat. If you got questions, you want to join us on Zoom. All right, I'm excited, guys. I've been dropping my Kingdom Marketing Secrets training. Where I come on and pop and share some powerful nuggets with you guys for free, right? And I'm excited about what I'm gonna talk about with you all today. And it's good to see you guys all here with me on Zoom. If you're just coming in Zoom right now, do me a favor. Type in the city and state. If you're coming in Zoom right now, type.
I'll take it out.
Uh-oh. What was that? Let's get everybody muted out. Let's make sure we got everybody muted out with us here. Eunice.
Just being on the milk.
Uh-oh.
You need help with it?
If you guys can hear me, we
Oh, yeah,
got to
you
mute.
know how?
Not
Listen,
me.
Oh, wow.
I told him.
All right. Somebody not paying attention, just running their mouth. All right, whoever that is, we have to mute you out, guys. If you hopping on Zoom, guys, please mute yourself. Now, the way it's going to work, okay.
yeah,
Hey, Virginia.
my son,
Hey, Virginia.
and
Virginia.
'cause he had told me.
She's just not listening whatsoever. Just in her conversation right now. All right. Virginia, I'm going to need you to please make sure you're muted until I open the doors for Q&A. So right now, we did a shout out earlier. Now I need everyone muted, and so that way everyone can hear. And all right, see Georgia in the house, Lorraine. All right, what's up, Lorraine? All right. So good deal. So toward the end, I'll open up for Q&A. If you have any questions about what I'm gonna share, I'm gonna give you time to ask me any question right then. All right. So I think we're live, and I think we're on everything right now. So all right, Eunice, are we good to go? Let me know, Eunice, will be good to go. Let me know. Yes, okay. All right, cool. All right, awesome. All right, we're good to go. All right, so cool. All right, so you guys have the Zoom links on social media. Feel free to pop in. So what I'm gonna do is go back and share my screen. If you guys missed the intro, you missed my rap, my music video, you missed it. Oh my goodness, go back and watch the replay later, right? One of my music videos, me rapping, you missed it. All right, that's what happens. You come on late, guys, but I'm glad you're here though. Awesome. All right, so let me share my screen with you all. All righty. All right, so can y'all see? I say my music video. All right, cool. Can y'all see my screen? Let me know if you can hear me. If you can see my screen, type in the chat. Yes. Hey, I do a lot of call and response, guys. So I'm gonna need you to respond, all right, to the things that I'm asking you. That way I know that I'm not just rambling, and because trust me, well, I've done this before. We weren't even recording. I've done this before. I was muted. I mean, so I just want to make sure that we're not going to waste any energy, that you can hear me, you can see me. We're good to go. Yes. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you. All right. And I love participation from everyone. All right. So today, the session we'll talk about today in the Kingdom Marketing Secrets is why it's actually much more profitable to run a KVE with a smaller audience. Don't know if you guys know what a KVE is, but KVE is a kingdom. I call it Kingdom Virtual Event, right? A live virtual event, but I call mine Kingdom Virtual Event because I add a kingdom twist with it. And what I want to know really quick is what I want to know. If you're a coach, a consultant, a course creator, or a service provider, type in yes in the chat right now. If you are a coach, no matter what industry or niche, you're a consultant, course creator or service provider, so type in the chat yes right now, so I know. Type in the chat yes in the chat. Type in the chat. And if you are currently, so it's so awesome. You're in the right place. Awesome. Yes. I see some yeses. Yes. Awesome. All right. So if you're currently selling online right now, and you one of those follow you in the right place. I appreciate you guys coming in. Nook, you missed my music video. I got to show it to you later. You missed my rap video at the beginning. Well, if you have a valuable offer in the marketplace right now, then you're in the right place. If you want to get dream clients, right? Not just get more clients, but if you want to begin to get dream clients, you're in the right place. And if you want to create more impact, because that's what truly makes a kingdom entrepreneur different than a secular entrepreneur, right? A lot of secular entrepreneurs out there, a lot of people call themselves believers, are really secular entrepreneurs. I call them religious entrepreneurs. I used to be one. There are three kinds of entrepreneurs in the world. I've been all three at one time, right? And two of them say we know God. So, but yeah, we want to create more impact as well. Then you're in the right place. All right. So, question: who here is selling right now online? If you're selling right now online, type a 1 in the chat. If you're selling right now online, type a 1 in the chat. I want to know if you're selling right now. All right. Lorraine's selling. Tamika's selling. Nook's selling. All right. Who else is selling? Alexis is selling, right? Okay. Awesome. So my next question for you all, and if you guys watching this on the different social media platforms, just follow suit, type in the chat these same things as well. My next question is, then what is your primary method for client acquisition right now? What are you using for client? Is it do you send DMs? Are you trying to do content marketing? Are you doing sales calls, funnels, automated webinars? events, summits, challenges, VSLs, dinner party. Like, are you trying to launch a podcast and hope people book a call with you? But what is your primary method right now? Is it speaking on stage, right? For client acquisition? Are you relying on networking or referrals? Things like that. What I want to know, type in the chat right now what it is you're doing. Lorraine, content marketing. Alexis, LinkedIn, emails. All right. Tamika, email marketing, summits and funnels. All right. Call. Who's doing? Are you guys doing sales calls? Who's doing sales call funnels? Right. Like, is your main method, whatever you do, using, you try to get someone to DM you or inbox you and you give them your calendar to book a call. You got to do the sales script and all that kind of stuff. Who's using sales call funnels? All right. And look, networking and relationships. Okay. All right. Content marketing. All right. My second biz. I don't know what you mean by that. Alexis, your second biz, but what is you guys' primary method? All right, so I see a lot of different things here. If you guys coming in right now, we're trying to find out who here's selling and what's your primary method right now you're using for client acquisition. Type that in the chat. So I see a lot of content. I see content marketing, emails, LinkedIn, summits, networking, relationships, things of that. Okay. And my next question is, and be honest and transparent with me right now. All right. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate your satisfaction with your current method that you're using? No matter what it is, VSL, sales calls, referrals, networking, how would you rate it on a scale from 1 to 10 with your satisfaction with it and the results in your business? And one means it's not where you want it to be, like nowhere near where you hoped and imagined your business would be at this part of your career. And 10 meaning you literally can't ask for anything more. You're just on cloud 9. How would you rate that on a scale from 1 to 10, honestly, right now? All right, 1, Lorraine, appreciate you guys' transparency. Tamika, 4, okay. 0, Nook, okay. Thank you, Alexis, 2. All right, appreciate you guys' transparency. Anybody else? I know we got more of you guys on here, guys. So trying to help. I'm trying to know who my audience is and how can I better serve you. The more information you give me, the better I can serve you. So if you're hearing this, please just follow suit and let me know where you are right now in your business. All right. So no one has put anything over 5. Interesting. So no one here, and I appreciate your honesty, transparency. So that means no one here would even say I have average success or average results right now in my business. So, okay, so that means that we got to fix some stuff, all right? We gotta make some stuff gooder. All right. And my English majors in here, they'll be sending me an email later. Gooder not a word. I know gooder's not a word, okay? But it's a word today. But we gotta fix some stuff, all right? Some stuff just not crackling the way it should be right now in your business because we want to fix that. All right, is that cool? All right. Donna says she's doing a Facebook group with her. Okay. And how would you rate your business right now, then, Donna, on a scale from 1 to 10? How would you rate yours? All right. So let's get some stuff fixed. Is that cool? Y'all with me on that? If that's cool, yes. 3 to 5. Well, it got to be a number. 3 to 5 is poor to average. All right. So let's say 4 then. You're 4. All right. But nobody's over 5. Okay. Interesting. All right. Wait, we're in the right place. All right. So here's the deal. A lot of you guys gave me a lot of different things that you want to do to grow your business. A lot of things you're doing right now. A lot of you said some offline stuff, networking, referrals, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to tell you this. If you want to grow your business online, and I hope that you do, because it's much easier, right? It's much more easier to be able to grow your business online than offline. Just being honest with you, right? You can create something consistent if you have an online marketing system that can consistently, take a cold lead to a buyer, to a client. It's very difficult to rely on networking or referrals for those things. Those are inconsistent. Those are hit and miss, right? You can't bank on that. And so if you want to begin build the business online, okay, there's 3 areas where you must master. These are non-negotiables. It doesn't matter. Like, a lot of you guys here are great at what you're great at. Some of you guys are great at business coaching. Some of you guys are great at fitness coaches. Some of you guys are great at writing coaches or career, financial consulting, or fitness, right? Whatever it is that you do, your area of expertise, you're great in that. And most likely you're probably better than I am. But what I'm an expert in is in the world of digital and online marketing. And I've mastered these three things. And you must master them or get someone to teach you, like myself, to mentor you, to help you master those things if you want to succeed online. All right. The first area is traffic. You have to be able to generate targeted traffic every single day in your business, right? Targeted leads that, and targeted traffic. I'm not talking about what happens on Interstate 20, Interstate 35. I know that's traffic, but I'm talking about that. Traffic in the online marketing world simply means targeted people, potential clients, right? If you don't have a system that can daily bring you targeted traffic to your business, then it's a reason why none of us are over 5 here right now today, right? Because this is something that these are non-negotiable. So you got to master knowing how to get targeted traffic to your business. Second thing you got to master is the funnel, or in other words, I call the sales process, or the vehicle that you use that takes a complete stranger to a buyer. See, people hear the word funnel and they think it's some software you go buy that makes these website pages. That's part of it. That's not a funnel. That's part of the overall sales process. It's like a vehicle. A vehicle is designed to do what? To get you from point A to point B. Well, when someone comes into your world, it's something I teach. If I got enough time today, I talk about it, called the sales scale. Someone is hitting you at a certain place where they're at point A. And you got to have a process that moves them from point A to point Z, which is they decide to buy. Now, we can compress those things, what we use, what we teach, right? But the point is that you got to have a process that the very first time someone comes into your world, you might not even know. Most likely you won't know, right? But you got to have something that can move them along from where they are, a complete stranger, and turn them into a buyer. And the process that you use, like a lot of you guys said, networking, referrals, relying on email marketing, all those things, right? See, there's a lot of different things, VSLs, webinar, there's a lot of different things people can try to use to get someone to be from a cold stranger to a hot buyer, right? But there's certain things that work faster. And the process that you choose matters. Because some things you can do, it may take someone a year to convert to a client. There's some things you can choose, they can take someone 5 days, 3 days. The same goal, your goal is what? To get people to become a client or a customer. That way you can do what? You can help them with your area of expertise. But if you're choosing a process, a funnel, or a vehicle, it's just like, if I want to go from the earth to the moon, there's a lot of different vehicles. Well, not a lot. If I want to go from Dallas, Texas to Paris, France, right? There's a few different vehicles that get me there. Well, I can't take a train. If I'm gonna go to Dallas to New York, how about that? There's a few different vehicles that can get me from Dallas to New York. A bicycle, my 2 feet, a bicycle, a motorcycle, a car, a train, a bullet train, a plane, a jet, a rocket. Well, my end goal is the same. Get me from Dallas to New York. But different vehicles travel at different speeds, so I'm going to get there at different times. Does that make sense? So me personally, I want success now in my business, not a year from now. So I choose vehicles or sales processes that can be a rocket ship. Get me from Dallas to New York in a matter of minutes, right? If I'm on a space shuttle, I get from Dallas to New York in minutes. But if I'm on a bicycle, right, it's going to take me a long, long time. So what you choose matters.
I had trouble before. Then I had.
That makes sense. If you guys got questions, we're going to do a Q&A at the end. But let me know, is this making sense? Type in the chat, yes, this makes sense. Type in the chat, I need you to know y'all with me. And the third thing, guys, you have to master is knowing how to craft an irresistible offer that will make your audience say yes. 97% of all people online don't know how to create great offers. But 97% of everybody are not great in these 3 things. And here's the deal. You can't be great in 2. You got to be great in all 3. You need to be good in all three. You need to be able to master all three. You don't have to be great. If you around someone else who's great, then guess what? You can use their blueprint. But you got to be successful and understand all three, right? And an offer, a lot of people don't know how to create great offers. They think just having a page that says go buy this, they think that's an offer. And they like, nobody's buying my offer. Yeah, because it's not an offer, right? People don't understand the concept of that. But you have to master those things. And that's one thing I've been able to do over the years of my time being online as an online marketing consultant and business coach. And being able to master these three areas is one reason why I have a successful business and I'm able to help my clients have successful businesses. So today, we're going to dive into a little more into the number 2 here, the processing vehicle, right? And the processing vehicle that I choose to use is KVEs. Now, anyone here for the very first time, you've never been on any of my master classes, intensives, virtual events, or trainings like these? Is anyone here for the very first time who don't know who I am? First time to Tamika, okay, Donna, awesome. All right, okay, cool. So what I'm going to do then is give you a brief background who I am, what gives me the credibility to be before you today, because a lot of people online are faking the funk. They have no credibility, no results, and they're trying to sell you something that they have not even done themselves. Unfortunately, that's true. I've had people who come into my world, they submitted applications to work with me, and they told the truth of how much money they're making. Yet on Facebook or on Clubhouse or something like that, or Instagram, you think they balling out of control. And I'm like, why? So a lot of people don't have the credibility, so I want to give you a background of who I am. All right, Stacy, awesome. All right, good to see you guys. And welcome, guys. Welcome to my world. I'm Christopher Harrell. I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm a country boy mixed with California. I lived in California half my life, but I'm from Texas. I'm back in Texas now. This is my family here. I'm a kingdom man. I'm married. My wife and I have been married. We got married in 2002. So how many years is that? September 2002. So that puts us 21 years, right? Yeah, it's my family here. My wife, Shay, she's from California. Met her out there when I lived out there. It's my 2 boys, Caleb in the front there. He's 9. Josiah back there. He's 13. My daughter, Brianna, she's a freshman in college now. And it's my family here. And I'm also a full-time online marketing consultant and business coach. I've been full-time online since August 23rd, 2016. I went into my job at the time and I did something that was done to me over 15 times. Over 15 times in my career, I've been fired from jobs. And I became psychologically unemployable. Well, on August 23rd, 2016, I was able to walk in my place of employment and fire them. And I've been full-time online ever since. And I love what I do. I'm able to work with clients closely. I'm able to help them, create transformation for their audience. And I love it. I feel I'm doing the very thing that God put on this planet to do. And right now I'm able to help high-ticket business coaches, consultants, and course creators who are frustrated with inconsistent sales, land their dream clients fast without sales calls using my rapid success system. I'm also the best-selling author of Kingdom Affirmations, How to Activate the Power of Heaven on Earth in My Words. How many of you guys got my book? Right? I've written 2 books. I got another book coming out soon this year as well called Kingdom Marketing Secrets. But Kingdom Affirmations, if you don't have it, go get a copy. We're done here. Go to kingdomaffirmations.com, get a copy, and I throw in 5 free bonuses just for you getting a copy today as well. But get this book. It's powerful. It'll transform your life. But here's the deal. Things have not always been this great. Nuh-uh. Not that long ago, I had $12.06 to my name. And I told you, my wife and I have been married 21 years. So a couple of years ago, that was not the case. Divorce lawyers were contacted. Things were not going well. I was floundering. I was being fired from job to job to job. She was getting ticked off at me, right? And I was getting ticked off myself. I was getting mad at everybody. I was getting mad at the man. I was getting mad at the cat, the dog. I was getting mad at God because I was serving in church. I was giving tithe like the prophet told me to do. Told me my business is going to be blessed if I just give money here, if I just work at the church 10 days a week, 95 hours a day. If I do all these religious duties, he told me I would be blessed. And I wasn't blessed. In fact, I became more frustrated and I was mad at God. And I moved into a state of depression. And it got so bad because I didn't understand, why is this happening? I'm working hard. I'm paying people to learn this stuff. I'm doing everything I was supposed to do. Why am I not successful? Why am I a married man with kids not succeeding? A kingdom man who loves God. And it got to the point where I wanted to end my life. And I'll never forget, I called the suicide hotline one night. And on a cold night in December, I heard my kids outside playing in my office. I picked up my phone. I called the suicide hotline. And they told me I'm caller 54. At that moment, I had an epiphany. And the epiphany was, if I'm calling 54, that means there are 53 other people who are also thinking about taking a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So I hung up the phone. I yelled, I cussed. Me and God fought. It was like Jacob wrestled with God. I tried to put God in the suplex, but he put me in a figure four leg lock. But at the end of the day, after me slanging snot, God gave me 3 words. And he said, trust and obey. And I said, okay, you direct me. At this time, a mentor of mine had betrayed me. One I trusted, he had betrayed me as well. And things had to change. I'm going to share with you what I did to change those things, shortly. But for years, I did all these things, guys, the inconsistent results. Started Facebook groups, invited people to it, posted 7 times a day on social media. Maybe you've done some of these things. Created a video today and posted to all the platforms, started a Clubhouse room, went live, launched an automated webinar, I blog daily, posted in Facebook groups all day long. I told folks, listen, I work for free. I just need some testimonials, right? I inboxed 25 strangers, these canned scripts daily. Those people didn't know me. Just chased down speaking gigs, thinking that'd get me clients. I launched sales calls funnels. And I did all these calls, and I would have people on these calls, and 90% of them wasted my time. They didn't want to buy. They only wanted free coaching, or they couldn't afford my offer. And they sucked up all my time. Literally, I'll be at the gym working out. I get a notification, oh, you got a call booked at 2. I'm like, cool. Awesome. I come home, cut my work off short at the gym. I come home, I hop on Zoom, and the people don't even show up. And that happened way too often, dealing with tire kickers and freebie seekers. And I wasted so much time doing sales calls. So much time. But that's what I was told to do. They said, if you want to get clients in your coaching and consulting business, you need to have a full calendar and do sales calls. And it wasted so much time. Can you guys relate to any of this? Have you done any of these things to struggle? If so, type in yes, yes. Makes you want to pull your hair out, right? I don't have much hair left. Anybody here can relate to this? Type in yes, yes. Right? And I got burnt out. I got frustrated. I was really mad and upset because I understand, why is this happening? I'm doing what they tell me to do. And so much of my time was being wasted doing all these things, guys. My business was like a roller coaster, up and down. Up 1 month, I get a client. 3 months, it took 3 months later to get another client. 1 month, then 6 months later, I get 2 or 3 clients. Then what? A couple months later, I get nothing. It was up and down, up and down. Who can relate to a roller coaster business? It was up and down, up and down. And I was burnt out, frustrated, and on the brink of giving up. Until I made a decision called a 3K in a day decision. And here, it was actually 3 decisions. First, I decided I wasn't just going to keep praying and asking God for a miracle, right? I knew I needed help. I needed guidance and personal mentoring and coaching so I could get the best results. See, I knew I just can't pray and say, Lord, send me a sign. And Jesus rebuked folks who look for signs. So I wasn't going to be a lazy religious person like so many people out there are. I had to put legs in my prayer, right? So I said, Lord, I need to get help. So what did I do? I scraped up every dollar I had access to at that time, and I invested in an online marketing mentor and coach. And it was a car note. Not a car note. It was a purchase of a car to pay this person. But I didn't care. So all the cash I had, all the credit I had on my credit cards, I drained 401ks. I sold stuff out my house. I borrowed money from my mom and my dad. I didn't care anymore. See, I didn't let my pride and ego no longer outweigh my bank account. I said, listen, I need help. And if I keep going down this path of hoping and wishing and praying or trying to do everything for free, I know I'm going to struggle. So I said, Mom, Dad, I need help. I need some money to invest in this coach. Because I said, if not, nothing's going to change for me. I've tried. It's not. I can't fix it. And what did I do? I decided to pay for coaching and mentoring. And I discovered Kingdom Virtual Events. At the flaming out with the sales calls, funnels, all the other methods I share with you there. And literally, that changed everything for you. And you might be wondering, can I truly get clients fast with, I call it KVEs, Kingdom Virtual Events? Yes, listen, my system has done over over $650,000 since using this in the last couple of years. Well over $650,000. To date, with my clients' revenue, using my system, we've done nearly $1 million in revenue. And none of my clients came to me as gurus. None of my clients came to me with an established audience. In fact, I have clients who pay gurus, yet couldn't get the results until they started working with me as well. Now they're creating their own platform, their own tribe, their own following. And now they're creating massive success in their businesses. There's some proof here. There's more payment statements coming in from my different payment accounts. And it's crazy that I was making $30,000 a year at my business, in my business before this happened for me. I was able to create a 6-figure business in 59 days using KVEs. I went from making 30 grand a year in my business to making 6 figures in 59 days. That's uncommon. When less than 3% of all online entrepreneurs in the world have a 6-figure business. Are you aware of that? Write that down. Less than 3% of all online entrepreneurs in the world generate 6 figures or more. Who here want to generate 6 figures or more in your business? Do you want, am I talking to the right folks? Who here would like to have a 6-figure plus business? Anybody here want a 6-figure or more business? Yes, yes. Anybody here? Yeah? Well, I was able to buy my dream car, a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, for the results. Able to take my family on amazing vacations, $10,000 per week vacations. Able to rent out the #1 condos right there in the Caribbean shores. I've been able to take my family out. My kids been all, not all over the world, but my kids got passports. They travel now, right? Most people don't even leave the country. Most people don't leave their city. My kids get to see other cultures and travel outside the country. They've been in so many other countries at such a young age. I've been able to help them experience stuff that I never was able to experience, right? So in the Caribbean and all other places, they've been able to see, so because of the results of my business. And me and my wife been able to go to some amazing places as well. And more importantly, I've been able to contribute to people who don't have the same opportunity you and I have. Due to the results of my business, I've been able to give to this organization called Kenya Lend a Hand. And they sent me this picture here when I had COVID, because I was able to help them contribute to food, water, shelter, medicine. These folks were living in huts made of mud. They sent me a video of where they living. And they showed me where the money was going. And when they sent me this, I cried. Because that's when I knew that kingdom people need to prosper. Kingdom entrepreneurs should be prospering. No one should be broke in the kingdom. There's a religious mindset that tells you that a believer should be broke. That's a demonic mindset. It's not a godly mindset. And when they sent me this, they said, "We are praying for your rapid recovery here in Kenya, Brother Chris. We witness God's healing power. By the stripes of Jesus, you will be healed." I cried. Because this is what it truly means. To be a conduit, to impact lives, not just your family, not just in people in your local city, but people in third world countries that don't have the same opportunities you and I have. This is impact. This is kingdom impact. And fast forward to the present, I've been able to speak on stages for entrepreneurs and business owners across the country. I've been interviewed for documentaries, events, podcasts, radio shows, masterminds. I've helped over 2,000 entrepreneurs create more success online, and I'm driven to help others create an eternal legacy using our rapid success system as well. And it's not just me. My clients are winning too. Freddie Gines, this guy used to be under John Maxwell for 3 years, a guru. The most he could generate under John Maxwell was $9,000. He came to me. He's done almost $200,000 in a year. And he's not a guru, right? But by using my system, I was able to send him the plaque. I got to send him a new plaque now. Shalani Bell is a business strategist. She came to me with a $500 product. I said, you're worth more than that. I changed it to a $6,000 offer, and she's done over 6 figures using my system now as well. Ebony came to me struggling for years with marketing. I showed her how to create a high-touch community, showed her how to run ads the right way, showed her how to create virtual events the right way, even gave her my book funnel as well, and now her business increased by 300%. Fred Noble, 30 days after using my system, his business increased 500%. So this works, guys, and I can share more, but I'm gonna stop it right there. This stuff works. So why Kingdom Virtual Events, right? All the different things we can do. Why Kingdom Virtual Events, right? Well, there's something out there, guys, that you got to understand called the old way and the new way, right? And let me kind of break this down and explain this to you, the old way and the new way to acquire clients online. Y'all still with me? This good stuff so far? Y'all still with me? Type in yes, yes in the chat. Yes, yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So here's the deal. The old way to get clients, guys, is the way that I did for many years. Okay? Uh-oh. Let me see something. All right. Let me reshare this. Hold on tight. Technology, guys, told you. All right. Can y'all see my screen? Yes? All right. Cool. Listen, the old way that many of us, there's a lot of old ways that you guys mentioned. Old ways, as far as networking, relying on referrals, DMing people, stuff like that, posting, creating content. But the old way that people began getting clients online a few years back was simply this way. You would have a person and your goal was to send them to like a webinar, right? Or we call it VSL, a video sales, like a 10 to 15 minute video that you try, you give a presentation and you have a buy button underneath where, they click and go buy. And back in the day, you could do that. Back in the day, you could run webinars, automated webinars. And see people watch an automated webinar, and you can have a buy button that pops up on there, and you be pushing and selling your course, right? And about 5 years ago, around 2017, that worked. The marketplace was in a different place then. You literally could send people right to a sales page. You can have somebody want to go buy something, you can send them right to a sales page where they read a bunch of information and go buy, and literally you can get paid. That worked. But things changed a couple years ago. See, people got wise, and what people were beginning to see with this method here, let me change colors. People saw this method here was really a pitch fest. Right? If you guys can relate to this. People only showed up just to sell. People realized there was no value given. Right? And so people got smart and they stopped coming to webinars. They stopped opting in to see webinars. They stopped watching VSL. They stopped doing those things because they knew what it was going to be all about. Right? No value. And people wanted value. People wanted true value for someone. Why? Because true value does what? It builds trust. Because they would buy these courses for $2K, and 99% of it was junk. It was junk. And they could get any true value from it. So people got smarter. So people stopped dealing with webinars and video sales letters and things of that nature, right? The old way of doing stuff online. And people wanted something new. And when they wanted something new, the new way, people wanted something that gave them value, real value. People wanted something that allowed them to build trust with the person who they're listening to, right? People wanted something that was real. People wanted something that offered a community, right? They wanted real people. The virus changed things a couple years ago. So people wanted community, right? People wanted something that was real. They didn't want to come and watch a bunch of these automated videos, right? And someone just pitch, right? And they definitely didn't want, to get on a bunch of sales calls. Because they knew sales calls was nothing but pitching. And you couldn't get off the phone. Because why? The person got a script. And they say, the person say no, go to line 2, like a telemarketer. Then if they say no again, go to line 3, right? So they got all these overcoming objection things. So people definitely didn't want to fool with sales calls. Because once they realized that it wasn't a true discovery session, once they realized that it wasn't really valuable, it was just really a sales pitch, they say, you know what, I'm cool. So a lot of people, unfortunately, a lot of people still do these things. Because, hey, it can work. It's just not as effective as it used to be in 2017, right? So now, in 2024, people want value. They want something to build trust. They want something that's real. They want something that has community. They want coaching, right? They want coaching, community. They want something that has real content, okay? They want stuff that's real, that can help them. And so what we noticed is that the best way for this to happen, hold on a second, guys. The best way, so people did not want to respond to that kind of stuff anymore, VSLs, pitches. They didn't want to get on sales calls no more, all this kind of stuff. And the ones who do get on the calls realize they're wasting your time. But people wanted something real. And what I noticed and what we noticed when we began doing a couple years ago was ditch all those other things and begin using virtual events. Because why? Virtual events gave community. Virtual events gave coaching. Virtual event gave content. Virtual event was real because real time. It was live. It's an experience. It gave value. Each day it builds trust. Who do people do business with? With those who they know, like, and trust. You can't get that with a webinar. Automated webinar or a VSL or a cold DM or all those other things, right? You can't get that from there. So the virtual event was able to touch all these different aspects and give people what they look for, because the opposite of, see, what this here says was buy my stuff first and then I will help you. Well, when we start using virtual events, add the kingdom element with it, because the Bible says to taste and see that the Lord is good. So, see, kingdom virtual events is a taste and see experience. So it's biblical. It also leverages kingdom laws. The laws, what? Sowing and reaping. People don't understand the power of sowing and reaping. People just want to sell, and they miss out, right, on sowing and reaping. That if you follow kingdom laws, God is not mocked. Whatever you sow, you will reap. That's a promise. That's a kingdom law. KVEs follow kingdom laws. That's why I call them KVEs. Nobody else calls them that but me. Because I'm like, man, this is a kingdom virtual event. This is kingdom. It's a kingdom principle, right? And so what it did is sent people to you who were ready to buy. Because if I'm doing a virtual event and someone shows up on day one and they get a win, they're like, man, this is amazing. Why? Because you can't go to a webinar, right, just get that. Then they come back on day two and they get another win, some ahas, some nuggets. Then they come back on day three, right, and get another win. What's happening psychologically to them? Their KLT factor is increasing toward me. They're loving some Chris. They're like, Chris is giving us something. Kind of going to do it right now, right? Imagine what my virtual event would be, right? But they're like, Chris is giving us so much value. We didn't pay anything for this. Then their mindset is, I wonder what it's like to be a client of his. I wonder what it's like to be in his rapid success step, to work with him for the next 6 months. If I can get this much value for 3 days or 4 days or 5 days. So what's happening is the KLT factor, the know, like, and trust factor is increasing daily toward me. And so then when I give them the invitation to help them long term, they're like, this is a no-brainer. Why wouldn't I? So sales conversions go through the roof. I don't have to do like sales calls where I got to pitch a script and try to overcome objection. I give you an invitation. Do you want more of the results that you got now? Do you want more of this? Do you want more community, more coaching, more content, more value, more results? Do you want that or not? So and someone with the right mindset would say, of course I want it. Why wouldn't I want it? So this is different because it says, let me show you, let me help you first. Let me help you first, right? And then you can buy. So it's different than everything else. Everything else says, buy my stuff first, and then I'll help you. This says, no, let me show you, let me demonstrate how good I am. Let me demonstrate my expertise. Let me prove it to you. Let me help you. And then, do you want more of this? Is this making sense? Let me know, guys, is this making sense? Is this good stuff? Someone unmute yourself. Talk to me. I like Q&A. Oh, I like call and response. Someone unmute yourself. Tell me it's just good stuff. I'm going to get some water. Is this good? Someone unmute yourself. Give me some voices. Tell me. Unmute yourself and tell me. Give me some voices. Tell me. Unmute yourself and tell me. Yes? Can y'all hear me? Y'all like typing in the chat, I see. All right, Donna says good. Lorraine says good. Mark says good. All right, Gia says good. Cool. Yeah, all right, Donna, yes. All right, cool. What are they going to man? They ain't going to tell me it's good? Okay, all right. I see you, man. I hear you anyway. All right. I don't see you, but I hear you. All right. Virginia says good, cool. All right. So this is what people want, guys. Out with the old, in with the new. See what we notice with KVEs. It's a faster way a faster vehicle to get the same outcome you want. The outcome you want is what? Someone to buy, become a client. Why? Because if they become a client of yours, that's when you can help them. That's when they can get the results that they're after. So instead of waiting a year doing like content marketing and networking and all the other stuff, or trying to wait, get on people book sales calls, instead of waiting a year to hope for someone to convert, this converts people in 5 days or less. I had a client who after 2 days of attending my virtual event became a client. 2 days. And he invested $24,000 to work with me. In 2 days, he invested $24,000. He wired me the money in my bank account in 2 days. Why? Because of the amount of value that I was giving. That wouldn't happen through an automated webinar. That wouldn't happen through some 15-minute video sales letter. That definitely wouldn't happen through some random Joe Blow come and get pitched on a sales call. That wouldn't have happened with that. He experienced me, right? And I hit all these touch points. And he's like, dude, I want more of this. So, see, virtual events give you authority position. You don't need to be a guru, guys. I'm going to talk about more gurus here in a minute. You ain't got to be a guru for this. It positions you as an authority because why? Your area of expertise. You're able to give your clients results in advance, right? That's how people trust you more. You're able to establish connection with your audience. So you can establish a connection, being real. You can't do that stuff with webinars and video sales letters, automated webinars and sales and via sales. Stage experience. You get used to speaking in front of people, presenting. The more and more you become a leader, the more and more you're going to be asked to present. It gives you that experience. It grows your tribe. People want to surround themselves by people who think like them, who like what they like, and also who hate what they hate. People want to know, like people be around like-minded people. So it allows you to begin to grow your tribe. People who will roll with you for the next 5-10 years. It leverages kingdom laws, as I shared with you earlier. So it's a kingdom thing. It makes you more visible. It gets you out of the crowd. Everybody else is doing the same stuff, networking, trying to do sales calls, trying to rely on 15-minute VSLs and webinars and all that kind of stuff, right? Trying to post thousands of pieces of content a day, hope you go viral, hope somebody will want to do business with you. This makes you different. This makes you stand out from all your competition who are not doing this, guys. They don't want to do this, right? They want to try to take the shortcuts, and they wonder why they keep struggling. It increases your reach. You're able to reach and impact more people than you ever thought possible. My clients now have been able to create multiple streams of income from leveraging my KVEs, my success system using KVEs. So be able to reach more people in different industries. You're able to filter out time wasters and tire kickers. The biggest thing I hated about sales calls is that I wasted 90% of my time with time wasters and tire kickers. People wanted stuff for free. People weren't going to buy anything. People just was not a good fit. Right? And they lied on their application and told me all this good stuff, and they wanted everything for free. And I'm like, man, listen, I got to have a life. This sucks. Monday through Friday, I'm stuck doing 4 Zoom calls a day, and 90% of them are time wasters. It got depressing to me. Right? This filters out time wasters and tire kickers organically. Because how? If I'm doing a 5-day Kingdom Virtual event, right? But guess what? If you're rolling with me, you're going to keep rolling with me from day 4 and day 5. People with you from day 5, they telling you right now, that's your ideal client. But if you show up on day 1 and I never see from you again, guess what? You just told me you're not. And that's good. So I didn't have to waste my time talking to you for an hour and a half trying to convince you to buy. It organically filters out time wasters and tire kickers. It shortens the sales cycle for your potential clients. Literally, it can take what takes everybody else a year to go from a complete stranger to a buyer in 5 days or less. Literally, you can shorten the sales cycle. You compress time frames. Time is the most precious asset that God has given us. Why choose vehicles and sales processes that takes long to convert? It blows my mind. I did it too. But I'm like, why am I doing this stupid stuff? Right? Like, why am I wasting so much time that's taking each day? The time takes me away from doing the things I truly want to do, trying to make sales. This shortens the sales cycle for you. It takes a complete stranger to a buyer faster than anything else. It consistently fills your program and courses. You guys got coaching programs or consulting services or digital courses. It consistently fills those for you. And it creates an environment where people feel like buying. Buying is an emotional experience. See, a virtual event is an experience. A webinar, a video sales letter, that's not an experience. People are not experiencing anything. They get generic information that they know a sales call is coming. People get to experience community, not just from you, but from other attendees. Right? They get coaching. So it's a real environment where people want to buy. Why? Because they want to continue the experience. They don't want to stop after 5 days. They're like, no, why would I do this? I want this to continue for the next 6 months, Chris. So let me get in your rap success system, right? So it's an environment where people feel like buying, because buying is what? It's an emotional experience. We buy with emotion, and we do what? Justify with logic. And it's a filtering process, guys. If you take a group of people, put them in your virtual event, and it filters them out for you, right? And I teach something called the sales skills. That people go from 0 to 10. It would take someone who's a 0, who doesn't know you from Adam or Eve, and become a 10 in 5 days, and want to invest thousands of dollars with you. I told you the example of a client who invested $24,000 with me after 2 days. 2 days, guys. And this is my simple virtual event funnel. I take a targeted audience, invite them to my virtual event, and it filters them out, and percentage of people who are ready to change their life and the situation, their business, become a client. And I teach them how to do the exact same thing. And they just do the exact what I do, because I have a proven system and a proven process that works. That's simple. We ain't doing all the other stuff everybody else is doing. We ain't been a slave to our business. We ain't posting 8, 9 times a day on social media and doing a bunch of dance videos on TikTok and doing a bunch of sales calls with time wasters and tire kickers and all that crap. No, this is simple, guys. You can simplify your business if you truly want to. And literally you can go from, I say from the horse and buggy, traditional webinars, strategy sessions, content marketing, going live daily, doing sales calls, VSLs, to the Porsche. I call it my KVEs and my rap success system. Essentially, you're replacing a horse and buggy, the old school way, the slower process way, with a Porsche. Get you to the same destination. One gets you there a whole lot faster. Common sense say, get me there faster. You guys ever heard the phrase, money loves speed, success loves speed? That's why it's very important that the process that you use is very important. If you want to get to the money fast. More money allows you to create more impact. More money allows you to create more impact and do the things that God put you on this planet to do. So a question then, people will say, okay, Chris, that sounds great. Well, I've seen some people doing these things or virtual events or challenges or whatever, right? And they got all these people in there. Well, Chris, I don't have 1 million followers. I don't have all these people. So do I need a lot of people to create a profitable virtual event? A profitable KVE? Well, here's the deal. I mean, guys seen these gurus out there, right? The Tony Robbins of the world, people like that, right? And they doing these virtual events or challenges, right? And you see they got a gazillion people on there. And it's quite intimidating. It's intimidating like a mug. You popping on that mug, he's like, oh my goodness. He got the whole darn country on here. The whole world on here. I can't compete with that, right? Right? How many guys seen this? Yeah. All the gurus, Tony Robbins of the world, Grant Cardone's of the world, the Russell Brunsons of the world, the people who got, 9-figure businesses, right? Some of them pushing 10-figure businesses, right? And they can do these virtual events and challenges or whatever, and they get all these people on here. And it can be quite intimidating. So you would think, well, shucks, I don't have a gazillion people on my thing, so I can't do what they're doing, right? Well, here's the deal. Here's what the gurus don't tell you about what they're doing. And I'm going to expose it right now for you, because I actually worked with a guru. I was mentored by a guru. I'm not going to say his name. But if I said his name, you might know who he is. I actually was mentored and worked with a guru, so I know inside what they do and how they operate. And let me tell you what they're doing when you see them doing their virtual events or challenges. First and foremost, they invest about $100,000 in ads, Facebook and YouTube ads, for each virtual event or challenge they do. At least they invest $100,000 in ads. All right. Also, second bullet, we should have had it set up where it come out one at a time. But second bullet, they get anywhere from 3,000 to 500 registrants for each one they do. So literally, you can be in a group and you see thousands of people in there. So each one they do, they get literally 3,000 to 5,000 registrants when they invest about $100,000 in ads. Third thing, most people don't realize, they sell a low-ticket group coaching offer at like $997. And it does not involve them. You get their coaches. See, a lot of folks be so hyped. Oh, I'm on this thing with Big Name Guru. Woo, I feel so good. I'm going to buy his program. That guy in his program, I ain't never seen Big Name Guru since he sold it to me. Of course. Why would you see him for $1,000? But they don't think. They think, oh, it's such a great deal. It's only $1,000. You don't get them. So what they do, they sell you a low ticket offer at $997, $1,000, and it does not include them whatsoever. You get their coaches. You get their, what do you call the people who you train? Mentees. And you get the people who just learning how to coach, stuff like that. You get those people who they pay an hourly basis. Trust me, I know. I've been involved in 2 gurus programs deeply. You don't get them. These tend to convert about anywhere from 3% at most, anywhere from 1 to 3%. And here's the deal. You may be like, well, shucks, if I invest $100,000 in ads, if all I convert is 3% of $1,000, right? Let's do the numbers. $100,000 in ads, and I sell $1,000 offer, 1,000 times 3%. Well, no, 1,000. What's it? 1,000? Yeah, 3% of 100,000 is what? Times 0.03. Yeah, 3,000, right? No, 100,000 times 0.03. Yeah, 3,000. So 3,000 times, that's 300,000, right? Some of them converted 1%, but they're okay with that. They can invest $100,000 in ads and only convert at 1% and maybe make $100,000, $200,000, right? They're okay with that. Why? The 5th bullet. They're okay with that because now they have you as a buyer in their ascension funnel, right? So the $1,000 were just a front entry offer for them. You don't get them. So they'll break even. They'll invest $100,000 in ads and only convert 1%, right? And make $100,000 back. But now they know they got you as a buyer in their ascension funnel. And a percentage of those are going to keep buying other stuff. And if you want to get close to them, you got to invest at least $50,000 minimum. Most of these gurus are starting off at $100,000 minimum to get access to them. Minimum. But see, they don't tell you all this. When the people hop on Zoom sessions with 4,000 people and they realize Mr. Guru or Miss Guru is not there, well, you only paid $1,000. What did you expect? Right? So, but this is how it works in the guru businesses, guys. Nothing wrong with that, but this is how it works. Right? This is how it works. They're going to move you up in their funnel. So, here's why then you have the advantage now. See? You have the advantage over the guru. Did you understand this? Number one, you don't need thousands, or even hundreds of people in your virtual event. You don't. Not like them. No, you don't need that. Why? The second bullet. Here's so important. See, you are not too far removed from where your audience is. So you can relate to them way more than the guru. If the guru been making $100 million a year for the last 15, 20 years, he can't relate to an entrepreneur who ain't never made 6 figures. You understand what I'm saying? So no disrespect to the Russell Brunsons of the world or the Tony Robbins of the world, but they can't relate to you as much as I can. Right? I've created a multiple 6-figure business for the last 3 years. Right? So I can relate to you more than somebody else who's been making 7, 8 figures for the last 5, 10 years. So the guru can't relate to where you are. So all they can do is give you generic stuff. They can't even remember back when they didn't make $100,000 a year. So so same with your audience. You're not too far removed from where they are. So it allows you to be more relatable to them, more transparent, where they trust you more. The guru can't relate. Third bullet. Smart buyers want access and proximity now. And they don't want to be thrown into a program with 4,000 customers all on Zoom. I did that in 2016. I joined this guru's program. He made it sound great. You know, I should have known something. It was only $2,500 to get in. But he made it sound like you're going to be working with him for 6 months and you never saw the dude. I was working with his coaches. Then we hopped on Zoom for help. I'm on Zoom with 500 people. I'm like, how the heck can I get help? They're like, you got to put your name on a list. So I got to put my name on a list. Then it took me like 5 to 6 weeks just to get some help. I said, man, this sucks. Can anybody relate to this? This is what they do, guys. See, people pay their $1,000 and they on cloud nine. Woo, I'm part of Guru's program. I got the t-shirt. Woo, woo, woo. Then about 3 months later, go check on them then. They like, man, this program sucks. I can't get no help. I ain't never seen Guru no more. You don't see him no more. He said, I can see him. I got to pay $100,000 to see him. This is how it works, guys. But people who are smart, they like, no, you know what? $1,000 is a catch to that. I'm not gonna get no trust. I'm not gonna create a six-figure business from a $1,000 investment. People smart know that. You're not gonna create a six-figure business from a $1,000 investment, guys. That's a lottery ticket. That's like going to 7-Eleven and buying a lottery ticket for $1. Say, I want to be a millionaire. Too many folks got lottery ticket mindsets. Fourth bullet. You can give them faster results and much more attention because what? Of your personal involvement early on. The guru can't do it unless they invest $100,000. You can do it now at your offer, wherever it might be. $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, right? You can do it now. And you can give them much faster results than the guru can. And the fifth bullet, you also can charge more. So this is huge. See, you can charge much more for your program instead of trying to compete with a $997 guru offer. You can't compete on price, but you can destroy the guru on value. Okay, you want to join the guru's program for $1,000? Go ahead. Tell me how many times he gonna reach out to you. Tell me how many times you're gonna have calls with him. Tell me how many times you're gonna connect with him. Tell me how many times you're gonna get personal coaching from him. I'm not. Of course you're not. So how much is that worth to you? Is this making sense? You can charge more. Why? Because now you're giving much more value. People pay for proximity. People pay for people who've been around. They know. They know. Unfortunately, a lot of people still don't know. But people who've been around, they know. Hey, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Is this making sense? Let me know if this is making sense, guys. Yes, yes. So you got the huge advantage over the guru, guys. And let me share what you got. My best month so far using Kingdom Virtual Events. My best month revenue-wise so far is $68,070, nearly $70,000 so far. And here's that statement there. My best month I did so far using Kingdom Virtual Events. I'm gonna do $100,000 real soon in a month. But my best month so far, that ain't bad. $68,000 in a month when I have $30,000 per year income. That's not bad, right? And here are the stats for this best month. I had 42 people buy tickets to my virtual event. And these are the numbers. You can see I had 159 people were leads for this event, but only 42 of them actually bought tickets for the 5-day virtual event. So 42 bought tickets for the event. And out of the 42 who bought tickets, right there, I got 14 new clients out of that. Well, 12, according to here. Yeah, 12 new clients out of that. So why am I sharing this with you? I'm sharing this with you because it shows that you don't need a lot of people. The event only had 42 buyers, 42 people who bought tickets for the event. And out of 42 people who bought tickets for the event, it generated $68,000. I didn't have 4,000, 5,000 people in there like the big gurus. So it goes to show you that the smaller the event is better because why? You can be much more intimate with your audience. You can give them more, they can experience you more, and they want to do business with you. Because literally, I generate just as much as a guru would have generated because they get about a 1% conversion, would have got them $100,000. And guess what? I didn't have 5,000 people in it. A smaller group of people. Because why? They can connect with me. They can talk with me. A guru can't talk to 4,000 or 5,000 people in a virtual event. He's not going to. Right? But you can. See, one thing I've learned in my business is not about quantity, it's about quality. I would rather have 15 people in my virtual event who are serious, who want to change their situation right now, than I have 1,000 people. I'd rather have 15 quality people than 1,000 people who register for it. but they don't show up, they don't commit, they don't do the action activities, they don't apply it. Give me 15 people. That's all I want. I don't need 5,000 people, right? So it's not about quantity, it's about quality. The smaller, the better. You get this, they get to experience you more, and guess what? You get to know them more as well. And that's how you build know, like, and trust. This making sense, guys? Matter of fact, let me show you how powerful this is. Here's one of the virtual events I did. There's only like, 25 people on here? I'm gonna let you hear what someone had to say after one day in the virtual event. Listen to this.
But I realized that with what I do financial and business coaching.
This young lady right here, in the second to the left, at the top, Adina College, she's a financial consultant. She's talking right now. This young lady right here. Second in the red shirt, second from the top left.
But I do, my area is economy and as well as education. So, so thank you so much for taking time to be able to do this. I mean, quite honestly, as a coach, this truly should be valued at least $7,500.
And that's only one day.
Yes. Yes.
$3,500 in one day.
Well, I mean, if you think about it,
that's real.
It is. I mean, people would pay for this for masterminds.
Yes, they would.
Yes. So thank you so much.
Yes, they would. Wow. I can't wait till we get to day 7. Then it's gonna be worth about $100,000 minimum, baby. Are y'all seeing $100,000 check? Day 7, I want $100,000 PayPal notice from all of y'all.
Won't he do it?
Yeah, but that does. Yeah, I mean, it is true. I'm diving a whole lot more. A lot of stuff I'm sharing. No one would ever share this stuff with you. See how powerful that is, guys? She said one day was worth $7,500. There's someone who gets it. There's someone who's been around the business, who understands value when they see value, right? Who understands she's used to paying $20,000 to go to masterminds, $25,000 to go to masterminds. She said one day was worth $7,500 to her. This is what impact you can do with a virtual event. You can't do this with other stuff, guys. So,
but I realized that.
So, what's the key then to success with Kingdom Virtual Events, guys? How to make this successful and profitable? What's the key? You simply have to learn how to do them right. A lot of folks out there, they fail. They try to do it. I see people say, I tried that before, it didn't work. Well, if it didn't work and it's working for me, it's working for my clients, is it that the process doesn't work, or maybe something you did not do right to make it work, right? You got to know how to do them right to make it work, guys. I'm telling you, you have to learn how. You got to get the right skill set and know how to structure it to make it right for you, or it won't work. That's the truth. And if you don't learn how to do it, you will fail. Point blank. I'm being straight. If you don't, or you're not willing to learn how to do it, to invest the time and the money to learn how to do it, you're going to fail, right? So you have to learn how to do this. So I got 2 things for you. And we're going to put some links in the chat for you guys right now here on Zoom, and all the links on the other places. I got 2 things for you. How many guys right now have access to my blueprint? Right now, how many guys got access to my blueprint? My 6-figure Kingdom Virtual Event blueprint. How many guys got access to my blueprint right now? Well, if you guys went through it, is it awesome? Yes. Awesome. All right. What I'm going to do right now for you guys is this. I want to help you. I created a free mini course. I actually took out some stuff from my actual client program people pay a lot of money for, to help you guys really quick. It's called the 6-figure Kingdom Virtual Event Blueprint. We're putting the link in the chats, in the comments right now. You can go to access it right now, and it's going to help you learn how to create Kingdom Virtual Events. I give you frameworks, I give you checklists, I give you templates, tracking, training, workbooks, the whole 9. Even give you one of my virtual event funnels in there as well. So I give you all that. It's free. I can literally charge $2,000 for this. It's free. However, it's free with a catch. All right? Like, what's the catch? You know, there's always a catch to everything, right? Here's the catch. I'm being transparent. Here's the deal. Since it's free, I have to put a time limit on it, because if I don't, most people are going to put it on the shelf. And I don't want people who are going to take action with this. People are going to go through it, and apply it. So what that means is that you have 72 hours to complete it. It's only about 2.5 hours of training. You can knock it out literally in one sitting. But you have 72 hours to complete it. Okay? If you don't complete it within 72 hours, you will lose the access to it. However, if you do complete it in 72 hours, you will keep the access to it. Okay? I do not want to give you something that you're not going to value. Why? Because we don't value what we don't pay for. People pay attention when they pay. So that's why I was hesitant about giving this access for free, because most folks will say, I'll get to it when I get to it. Well, do it here and it's gone. Because if you're not going to take action here, you can pay $2,000 for it later. I'm okay with that as well, right? But you got 72 hours to go through it. It should only take you 2.5 hours to do so, at the most, to do so, all right? So the link is in the chat. Also, if you want to go to the next level in your business right now, and especially if you guys already went through the blueprint, or if you guys say, well, Chris, I'd love to have the blueprint more than 72 hours. How can I do that? I have a brand new 5-day virtual event called the Get Clients Consistently Intensive. 5 days to 5-figure months using Kingdom Virtual Events. Here we're going to dive into what I'm turning the blueprint by 100. Much more deeper strategy. I'm going to show you a whole structure on how to design your virtual event, how to launch your virtual event into the marketplace, how to monetize it, how to get the right people to it, and so much more. It's a 5-day virtual event that you can go and buy your ticket now. And here is the deal, guys. We're starting on the 26th. This starts on next Monday, the 26th. That link should be in the chat too. We got that link in the chat. The link is in the chat. We're going to put it all in the comments and chats as well. Here's the deal. Clients have paid me as much as $24,000 at one time to give them this, what I'm giving you guys. You can go and get your ticket for only $27. It doesn't make any sense, $27. All right. So, and check this out. If you stay with Chris, I would love to have your blueprint. Oh yeah, the link is in the chat, or go to getclientsconsistentlynow.com. Here's the deal. If you don't think you can complete the blueprint in 72 hours, you go and get your ticket right now, and I will throw in the blueprint for free as a bonus for you. So you can go get your ticket to the upcoming Get Clients Consistently Intensive 5 days of 5-figure months. And I will throw in the blueprint. And I got some extra stuff there you will see too once you get in as well, just because. All right, just because. So we got the links in the chat. We're starting. We got the kickoff session that actually starts on Sunday. The actual general training sessions will start Monday. So the kickoff session is scheduled for Sunday the 25th. The general training sessions will begin on the Monday the 26th. And we got 2 tickets available. You get a general admission ticket, or you get the VIP ticket. With a VIP upgrade, once you get your general admission ticket, I highly recommend you get the VIP upgrade because you get a lot more perks. You get personal coaching, personal attention, hot seats. I got a lot more bonuses for you there. We got private stuff for VIP. You can be eligible to win a private VIP day as well as a VIP member. So I highly encourage you when you get your general admission ticket, go ahead and upgrade to VIP. And I'm not charging anywhere where I should be for this, but I'm trying to help as many serious entrepreneurs who want to change the situation right now as possible. So if you're serious, get your ticket and attend the upcoming virtual event as well. All right. And the link should be in your chat. So, questions, comments, feedback with anything I shared today. All right. Or the links in the chat. You guys see the links? Someone said they don't see the links. Dwayne said you don't see the links. All right. We got, should see 2 links there. One's to the blueprint, one's to the intensive. Take advantage of both. Like, so you get your ticket to the intensive, then I'll give you the blueprint with no time limit. So you don't have to worry about, knocking it out in 72 hours. You get it as a free bonus for getting your ticket to the event. All right. So who has questions? Now, here's the beautiful thing about this. I'm going to ask the questions for free, guys. This is the advantage about being on this and being on Zoom. So what time is it? I'm going to stick around for about 4 or 5 minutes, and I'm asking who has any questions about anything I covered today in today's training, or any questions about the blueprint, or any questions about the upcoming 5-day virtual event, 5-day intensive, Get Clients Consistently. Any questions for anything from anybody? Let me turn this thing here off. And if you have a question, do me a favor. Turn your cameras on. Matter of fact, everyone do me a favor right now. If you can, turn your cameras on. I like to see people. I like seeing faces. So turn your cameras on. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you. And then see some waves. So everyone could please, if you're not working or something like that, turn your cameras on. And if you got questions, I need you to turn your camera on and ask the question. That's gonna be the protocol. If you got questions, I need you to turn your cameras on. I want to see who I'm talking to. I like seeing who I'm talking to. So I don't mind asking questions. I like to see who I'm talking to. So everyone, please turn your cameras on. All right. I'm parked now, but driving. Okay, that's fine. If you're driving or at work, I get that. But all right. So, but if you can turn your cameras on, please do so, and I'm gonna answer your questions. So, Ann, are you able to turn your camera on and unmute yourself?
Yeah, give me just a moment.
No problem. You got a little background noise. Once you get that situated, it's a reason too, guys, why I want you to turn your cameras on. All you guys are going to be leaders. All you guys are leaders. And you're going to be leveraging this thing. You're going to want your audience to do the exact same thing that I'm asking you to do. And so if you want, so one thing God has taught me is that you attract who you are, not what you want. So be the example that you want your audience to take as well. So you want your audience to turn the cameras on, to be attentive to things you're sharing. If I'm on stage speaking from you, you don't want people with their head down, right? You want people to be attentive, showing attention. So I'm asking you the same thing right now, to turn your cameras on and let me see who I'm talking to. That way I know it's a real person as well, because you're going to want your audience to do the exact same thing. That makes sense? So if you got questions, and did you take care of your background noise? You get your background noise taken care of. Anybody else got questions about anything? You got it in? I saw you trying to, you had yourself unmuted. You can turn your video on and share. Anybody else got any questions, comments, anything? While Ann is getting that situated over there. I'm gonna grab my chair.
Yes, I have a question. This is Alexis. I can't show myself on camera because I'm working.
Okay.
My question is through the intensive, are we going to be learning about setting funnels up or using where we can plug and play?
What was that again, Alexis? I'm sorry, I was getting my chair.
During the intensive, are we going to learn how to properly set up our offer and funnel, like plug and play our business?
Yeah, great question. All right.
I don't know what the echo is, but let me mute.
Hold on. Who is that with the background noise? Okay, we get everybody muted out real quick. Okay. Yeah, during the intensive, the 5-day intensive, get clients consistently. For as setting up funnels, we're not going to go through the technical part of setting up funnels. What I've discovered is that people don't like the technical aspect of setting up funnels. I will discuss the whole aspect of putting it together and everything like that. But as far as the technical aspect, like, okay, click this link here, put this button here, we don't do all that. With that, I do know I give you one of the funnels as a VIP member. I give you one of my funnels that I use for virtual events. Literally, you can just plug and play in the software that I use, and you can go through and edit on there. And then if you move on from there, and say you become a client, then I got whole trainings that talk about the whole funnel stuff in there. And plus, we also got a team who would do done-for-you services for our clients as well, and we do all this stuff for them as well. So each way, we can take care of that kind of process. But in the intensive, we don't get into the technical aspect of creating funnels. We show you how, because technically you don't even need a funnel for the website side to do a virtual event. I'm gonna show you an event. You literally don't even need all that. That's But before that, yeah, we'll cover that. Before explaining the offer and how to present your offer and that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll talk about that in the intensive as well.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ann, you want to try now? Like you frozen. Okay, in the 5 days, what is the time it starts and ends? Yeah, great question, Mark. if you click that link, we got FAQs on that page as well. So if you go to getclassconsistentlynow.com, we got FAQs on there. So so we would address that, but I don't mind telling you as well. It's going to be same time as here. So 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. So I'm in Dallas, so it's 1 p.m. for me. For the live training sessions, the way it works is we do the live training sessions first. Then after that, everyone who has VIP, I do private coaching and Q&A for VIP people. So the VIP, they get coaching, they get to ask questions, they get personal access to me during the intensive. So we do the training first. Then after that, the VIP, Q&A, coaching, and everything for everyone who has VIP tickets. But yeah, that's the times. For the sessions, we're looking at the sessions to go about an hour long. Hour long training for the sessions. Now I've been known to over deliver, so I've been trying to cut back because I know in the past we used to have 3-hour sessions and people loved it. They didn't complain, but I was wore out. But yeah, the goal is 60-minute sessions. We might get some that might go 90 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes, but that's the goal, is keep the general training to that aspect to 60 minutes, and then we have our VIP sessions for our VIP ticket holders as well after that. All right, anybody else? Virginia said, and I saw you having technical issues, Ann, so I'm just going to answer your question for you. I saw you try it 2 or 3 times, so.
I'm actually on the phone. Can you hear me now?
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm having some difficulties with the computer, but I'm able to chime in on the phone. So thank you for this. I appreciate it. Wonderful content. And my question, I had a couple of them. My first one was, how do you kind of determine what your niche is? Is it just the thing that you're passionate about, or how would you pull from your personal experiences, or would it just be something that you have expertise in, or what is your advice on that?
Okay, let me ask you this. So it sounds like to me, so right now, you currently don't have an offer that you're selling right now online. Is that accurate? You don't have anything you're selling right now?
I actually don't. I actually am. I own a home care business, so I take care of the elderly. I've been doing that for 8 years. But I'm also in ministry, and so I'm, do some conferences and speaking and things like that. So, I'm really kind of interested in doing something for women, and, just trying to figure out like where the niche is. I have a testimony, of course, like many of us on the line. And so, no, to answer your question, no, I don't.
Okay.
I have not.
I have another resource that I'm actually probably giving away for too cheap that I could send you. 'Cause I'm in the middle of creating something new for people who don't have something right now. I got a resource right now you can get for dirt cheap that will help you define your niche and talk about defining your offer. If you want, I can send you that link.
Sure.
Yeah, do me a favor. Send an email to support at chrissharrell.com. Hey, Eunice, put the support email address in the chat here. So support at chrissharrell.com. I send an email there to our support, and we would email you that link where you get access to that resource. So literally, it will help you in creating a niche, defining a niche and offer. And so yeah, take advantage of it now, because I'm gonna get rid of it. Cause right now I'm almost giving it away for free, to be honest with you, because I'm creating something else. So until other stuff is ready, I'm just using that in the meantime, and that'll help you. But yeah, you'll see the email right there. See the email in the chat. Support at chrissharrell.com. Some folks missed the S in the middle, but send an email to support at chrissharrell.com and say, hey, Chris said he had a resource for me. He can give me for creating an offer or create, developing my niche, and I can send you a link to that, and you can get it now for free.
Thank you.
No problem.
Appreciate it. All right.
Anybody else? We'll go to 30 minutes, so I hang on another 4 minutes. We'll go to 30 after. So anybody else? Questions, comments, anything? Hey, Virginia, you got a question? Oh, we can't hear you. Unmute yourself. I see you, but we can't hear you. There you
Okay.
go.
Oh,
Hey, how's
righty.
it going?
I kind of missed early because I was having trouble trying to it's not my computer trying to get the volume up.
Uh-huh.
So would that be a replay or no for today?
Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all want me to share this replay? If you want me to share this replay, say aye. Oh, let me hear some voice.
I
Bye.
Anybody else want me to share this? Yes, yes. Okay. What I do is this. Are you guys in the Blueprint community? Because it's a separate community. Like I got a Facebook group, and all that, but this is a separate brand new community we just launched literally a couple days ago. So if you guys are in the Blueprint community, I will put the replay in the Blueprint community today. All right. How does that sound?
all right.
Are you guys?
Thank you.
So yeah. So if you're not in the Blueprint, click that link right now. Get in the Blueprint, and we will share this link in there for you guys in the six-figure Kingdom Virtual Event Blueprint community. All right, that works.
You said click the link.
Yeah. It should be a link in the chat. Eunice, go ahead and post that link again.
Is that the support?
No.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, six-figure KVE Blueprint. Click that
Okay.
link. You create your account. It's a new membership community I just literally launched about a week ago. So I'll put the replay up in there. Plus, you get access to the blueprint in there as well. And so click that link there. You click that link, follow all the steps there, and get inside the community. And we'll put the link in there. We'll put the replay in there for everybody.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome. All right. Anybody else?
I have a question. This is Alexis.
Hey.
Okay, so I bought something. I think one of your courses. I just hadn't had time to finish it. So do I go to support to get access to that again? My password.
Yeah. That's in the email to support.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anybody else? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Don't forever hold it, but you know what I mean. Was this valuable, guys? Was this cool? Imagine then what the 5-day virtual event to be. It's going to be way better.
Oh, can you still hear me, Chris?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Now Monday, I do have doctor's appointments, but because you said that it started like 2:00 in the afternoon, the session.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, the way it works, like I recommend everybody get your ticket to the event. We're gonna stream it into we got a private group just for the intensive. So like some of you guys in my free Facebook group right now, I got like 2,500 people. It's not gonna be in that group. So I'm letting you know right now. Some of you guys think it's gonna be in there. No, it's not. You got to go get your ticket, and we got a separate group for this. So we're gonna stream it into that group. So the sessions will be up in that group for that week as well. So Virginia, if you missed the live training that day, once you get back in from the doctor, you can go back and watch it later on that Monday. It'll be in the group.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Anybody else? I do one more. I'm getting
Can
hungry.
you talk about your the 20 Kingdom Laws of Success a little bit? What that is?
Yeah. Well, what it is, the Bible says something profound in Hosea. The Bible says that my people perished due to the devil. No, it don't say that. It says my people perished due to sin.
Knowledge.
No, it don't say sin either. It says what? My people perish due to lack of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Ignorance. The biggest reason why kingdom people are not prospering where they should be is not because they don't pray enough. It's not because they don't tithe enough. It's not because they don't go to church enough. It's because they're ignorant of God's laws. That's why so many people love God, live check to check, right? And don't have an abundant life. That God is a king. And so I never seen a broke king. So kings mean you have things in abundance. We should be walking, living in abundance, right? So the 20 Kingdom Laws of Success, what God revealed to me, God said, I used to pray for success. I used to pray to God to bless my business. Why? Because I was told that's what Christians are supposed to do, right? And it never changed. And God said, I'm not going to change this because you're ignorant of my laws. God said, I don't bless mess, and God said I don't give increase where there's poor management. See, people don't know God's law. One law of stewardship. Everybody want God to bless their business, but they can't even manage $1,000 in their bank account. So God said, why would I make you a millionaire? You can't even manage the little money that I'm giving you right now. Right? Or go to Genesis. You got me preaching now. Genesis, some profound happens in Genesis 2:5. Go read it. It says, God did not send rain upon the earth because there was no man to tend the garden. There was no man to cultivate, to work. That word mean in Hebrew, it means there was no person to manage it. See, God did not send rain before he created man. Why? Because if he did, everything would have grew chaotic and out of control. And God is not a God of chaos. He's a God of order. So God says, since there's no one there to manage it, I'm not going to send increase. So God does not send increase where there's poor management. And so one law is a law of stewardship. And so God told me, I talk about this in my book, Kingdom Affirmations. Go get my book as well. And God said, Chris, I'm not going to bless you as you pray for me to bless you. You can pray all day till you're blue in the face. It's because why? You're ignorant of this. And after that, God shifted everything for me. I no longer pray for money. I used to pray for money. God said, no, I got to pray for money for it. God told me I need to seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else will be added unto me. Jesus said the pagans seek after those things. The pagans look for those things. Jesus said, your Father knows what you need before you even ask him. See? So we're ignorant of God's laws. So I was led to create a training and a course called the 20 Kingdom Laws of Success. And actually it's 22. There's 2 bonuses in there. So you can go buy that course as well when you register for your event. Now here's the deal. Buy it then, because if you don't, you can go pay $1,000 for it. But when you get your ticket for the event, you see I got it at a super low amount to get it then. Bottom line is this: kingdom people need to be knowledgeable of God's laws. Laws work no matter the respective person. Black, white, skinny, fat, indifferent. I can be an atheist and a farmer, and I never got to pray to that seed to grow. If I put that seed in the right soil, if I give the right nurtures, why? Because God has set up kingdom laws to work, no matter what my philosophies are. The problem with God's people, we're ignorant of God's laws, and we pray for miracles, and we give money to the prophet, it's thinking we give to get. And that's why we can't prosper the way we should. Once I understood God's laws, everything changed for me. So that's 20 Kingdom Laws of Success in a nutshell. Jesus says something that's profound. There's some called the kingdom of darkness and some called the kingdom of light. Where in the Hebrew and the Greek, light means what? Knowledge. Darkness means ignorance. The enemy's job is to keep God's people in ignorance. It keep you in darkness because you don't know what you have access to. So the devil don't care. The devil don't care how hard we work. The devil don't care about us praying for money. The devil don't even care about our business. He wants us ignorant of God's laws. As long as we're ignorant and in the dark, he's happy. It's just like being in America. I'm a black man in America. Well, past 400 years, that's been something that, in other words, will be a bad thing. Well, I have a choice to learn my Bill of Rights and learn my amendments and become knowledgeable of the law of the land. And then I can go and use that. Why? Because I am a citizen. So since I'm a citizen, I have rights and responsibilities. See, God took me from a religious Christian to a kingdom citizen. Once I became a kingdom citizen and I realized that my constitution is my BLE, and it tells me what I have rights and responsibilities. I have rights too. I also got responsibilities. Just like I got responsibilities here. If the speed limit says don't drive past 55, but I say, you know what? Bump you speed limit. I'm gonna drive 85, and I get pulled over, and they take my license from me. That's my fault. Why? I chose not to be responsible, and I lost privileges that I had. But since I'm a kingdom citizen, I have privileges. Religious Christians don't know the things they have access to because they've never been taught that from their pastor. Their pastor's ignorant of God's laws. All he knows is telling you Malachi 3, when a man robbed God and put a curse on you. That's all he knows. It's all about leaving the kingdom of darkness, of ignorance, and coming into light. So That's the 20 Kingdom Laws of Success. So when you get your ticket for the event,
You said tickets are $27?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I got an option for you there to get the 20 Kingdom Laws of Success. Why? Because I don't want nobody ignorant. I sell this course for $1,000 separately. You can get it there for like 99% off. It's ridiculous. So when you get your ticket, I highly encourage you to add the Laws of Success with you as well. Because my people perish due to ignorance. Not to sin, not to the devil. Due to
Okay, that's the affirmation law of success, right? The affirmation book.
Oh no, that's different. My book is at kingdomaffirmations.com. But she asked me about 20 Kingdom Laws of Success because she might be on the website now, or she might have seen me promoting that.
Oh, okay, because I do have that book for the affirmation.
Okay. No. The 20 Kingdom Laws of Success is a totally different. It's a separate training. It's a separate course. Yeah.
All right.
And I give you 22 laws in that training, and I give you the audio version of it too. So you can have the training portion of it, and I give you the audio version of it, so you can be listening to it in your car or cleaning around the house. So like you get my book, you get the audio version of my book too. So
Thank you. Awesome.
that's it in a nutshell. See, you get me on my soap. I can't answer that question in like 30 seconds. I get on my soapbox and get the preaching and stuff.
Well, you did good. I was about to ask for the offering basket, brother.
Y'all can all send a brother donation. Go get your ticket, get 20 Kingdom Laws. All right, then I see you in the intensive. We'll go from there. How about that? And tell other folks too. Invite 10 others. So you get in, invite 5 others. So get in this thing. You don't want to miss this. All right. Somebody about to ask a question? Go ahead.
Yeah, I had a question, Alexis. I have a question about something totally different that you sell. The one with the ebooks, stuff like that. Can I get that on another site?
The electronic book of Kingdom Affirmations?
No, because there was another thing where it's like a funnel where it builds up for you, like your if you want to do like books, sales, or something.
Oh, you talking about my course called Book Success Formula?
Yes.
I don't sell it outside of my offer to have a success system. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Come to the intensive. When I get an invitation to Rap Success System, you feel okay. Take advantage of it. If I sell it, I can sell it, but you'll see what I sell it for. It's worth it. It's worth it because literally, I've created so much passive income from my book funnel.
Yeah, I took some stuff from you before, and it was on there, and then I wanted to, and I already know because you explained it, so I'm not going to go into what you explained here for everybody else to get in. Yeah. But I just know is there somewhere I could get it and purchase it separate. So,
I mean, you can hit me up, and I can give you an amount separately that I, that literally I can do that, or you can, I give you an invitation to be a part of Rap Success System. I throw it in as a free bonus. So, so it just depends. You can pay for it separately, it's fine, or you can see what I give you and that, and be like, oh, it's no brainer. So, it's okay. So you want to pay for it? Just send an email to support, and I'll send you a link, and or you say, you know what, I'm just gonna get in Chris's program. I get it for free. So it's up to you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna conclude it there. How about that? Is that cool? I'm hungry. So I'm about to go eat me something. So I gotta save my energy for next week, because we're gonna be going at it next week. So I gotta save my energy. So who's in, guys? Who here is registered or for the intensive, or you are gonna register today? Who is in? Who is in?
Oh, I have a question, Chris. I know I keep talking to Alexa. So when does the cutoff for the register for the intensive? Like 5 days? Like
when we start, the kickoff session is Sunday, but the general training starts Monday. So it probably be Monday the moment we start.
Okay, because I need a little more time to get it.
Yeah, unless I get too many people getting the VIP, then I'm gonna cut that off because I want to give people.
No, I want to get into.
I want to give people the opportunity to be able to ask me questions. Like this is kind of like VIP. VIP, you get this kind of access to me on VIP. So I want to limit it to a smaller group of people because I want the people to be able to ask questions. Like I said, I've been a part of those programs. This is not a program. This is just a class. But I've been a part of those things where literally you hop on Zoom with 400-500 people and you can't ask a question. you know. So I'm gonna limit the amount of VIP ticket holders, general ticket holders, maybe, but I'm gonna limit that. So if you want to be able to ask me questions and Q and A and get more, I'm gonna show you behind the scenes a lot of stuff I'm doing with my business for VIP members only. A lot of stuff I'm gonna show you. Not only show my clients and Rapid Success System, I'm gonna share some of that stuff with you in VIP as well. So I'm gonna limit that, but general training, yeah, that'll be open to more people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit more time before you close it down. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
But if you can do it now, get in now and get your spot and make it happen. Don't put it off for tomorrow. What you can do right now, you know. All right, everybody. Well, hey, good to see you guys. I saw many of you guys said you're in. So awesome for the intensive. I look forward to connecting with you guys. So, you guys now, everyone here should have access to the blueprint. I'm gonna put the replay of this here. It'll be in the blueprint once you do processing and all that stuff. It'll be in there, and I do a post inside the blueprint. Say, okay, today's training class is in here now. You guys can make and watch this in entirety as well. So, cool. That works. Awesome. Mark is in. Awesome. All right.
Thank you.
Let me pray. Father God, thank you. Thank you for this session today. Thank you for everything that was shared. We pray that it was not taken in vain, that it be used for its intended purpose. So it should be with us each day and guide us and lead us. And as we move forward in doing the assignment they've called us to do on this planet. And let us realize that, Father God, that we need to sow to grow and invest time and money to do so as well. So others will do the same with us. So we thank you, Lord. Guide us and lead us in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. What happened? I can't see y'all no more. Y'all still there? My phone.
No. Mm-hmm.
Okay. My phone rang and it cut y'all off somehow. All right, guys. I'll see you. I'll see you guys. See you guys later.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Eunice, go ahead and stop it. I can't see the screen anymore on my side. So go ahead and end the session for me, Eunice. You go ahead and end the meeting, Eunice. End the meeting. I can't see it anymore. It disappeared literally.